Purpose in our work should be both a feeling and a function. We tend to think of it as abstract because it's disconnected from how work actually gets done. The moment purpose intersects with operations, the philosophical becomes practical. Organizations talk about purpose in the context of vision or mission statements, but does it translate into job descriptions, SOPs, onboarding, equipment purchases, office layouts, tech setups, much less reporting and accountability? At the strategy level, purpose tends to be about optics, which veers down the marketing and communications path. Without the hard turnover to operations, it ends up as words on the walls of hallways, not the reason someone shows up and gives their best. By the time purpose messages trickle down to implementation levels of the organization, it's watered down into vague concepts that don't register with the person who has the potential to be a difference maker. So let's break down an example of this. Alex works at a third party agency that handles hotel procurement for large events. This agency has painted a picture of how they enable their clients to deliver excellent and impactful event experiences. The website and collateral have diverse, happy faces and attendees doing volunteer tree planting. For Alex, who issues RFPs and collects responses and has to process and analyze about 1,000 data points, what does this mean? One of Alex's key accounts has sustainability commitments for their events. A couple of years ago, they added a few questions in the RFP about sustainability. So Alex wonders, why is no one asking about the answers to these questions? Alex isn't doing anything with that section because no one ever explained what the questions mean, much less what's a good answer. So Alex was curious and looked into it and found that most of the time, those fields are left blank or include answers that are either irrelevant or not useful at all. The current analytics system doesn't even look at those questions. Alex comes to the conclusion that no one cares. When purpose shows up at a functional level, it answers questions like, why does this process exist? Who does it serve? And what value does it add for our clients? To go from abstract to concrete, someone should be asking for an analysis of that section of the RFP responses. Alex should have thresholds of acceptable responses and a process for kicking back proposals that inadequately address sustainability questions. Even if those answers are the decision maker at this time, they could be a tiebreaker. And that's a step towards making a tangible connection between Alex's job function and the organization's purpose claims. Purpose lives in execution more than intention. The abstract is that sense of accomplishment, knowing that you made an impact. But the concrete is the job design, systems, and tasks that lead to that impact.